Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab where I do what I do for you. The sun is up now. I've been doing this for a minute, but I got something nice for you. Let's go. Do what we do. Right isms. 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give life lessons. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. I got you. So I asked the question, do you know you? It's rhetorical. But if you know how to answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do for you. A person who knows not, and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not, and knows that they know not. It's simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to Mayat, be true. You know I'm big on spirituality. You know that's my thing. Philosophical, spiritual concepts. Right thing. So let's talk about, yes, I'm in the God knowing business, but I'm not religious. Well, let me hopefully break it down for you. Before you go to getting all crazy, how about you listen, hear, and then make your decision? How about that? So let's go. Getting you to know, getting you to, getting you to know God, aka thyself, is my mission, my goal, my intent, my sole purpose. I tell you that every day. It's not going to change. I've been saying that for the last 5 years. It's not going to change until you change what you need to do, which is know you. All right, that's my goal. So that's why I'm in the God business. But I ain't religious. I ain't out here preaching. No. I ain't say joint. No. Be a right thing about what? Living right. That's your initiation. That's your right to do the right thing. I'm going to give you the information. Tune in, get your lessons, put them to use, and be your best self. That's my intent. So when I first started doing this about 10 years ago, I got my little enlightened, whatever you call it. But yeah, I was out there, and I never forget. My mom told me, baby, everybody don't want to talk about God all the time. You know, she used that other word because she's a little annoyed. So okay, let me know. So don't be bringing that to me. Take it so well. I know my mother. Okay, I got it. And like I said, and I was jokingly told my pastor, see, yo, man, my mom said, nobody want to talk about God all the time. So what I'm supposed to do? He said, bro, right, whenever you want to talk about God, call me. I don't know if he knew what he was doing. He told me that, but we talk every day. Okay, I talked to this brother twice, okay? Just like I talk to God daily. We keep an ongoing dialogue, an ongoing concept of God. When he said God poured into me, I said during my meditation state. Same thing, but different tactic, different formula. But we still work communicating with God, and that's what we share on a day-to-day basis. Okay, that's spiritual. Okay, that's a bond. Now, if you're spiritually enlightened, whether you're Christian, Muslim, Jew, don't make a difference. Spiritually means you know God. I don't care what you profess religiously, but that's what I'm saying. Spirit don't profess religion. You're spiritually enlightened. That means you're God conscious. CON SCIENCE, meaning scientifically, technology, you understand the concept of God. So now you're God conscious. You know yourself. And you talk to God. And talking to God is cool. 7, 8 years ago, and I told my brother when I was doing my show on the internet, he said, "Man, you want to tell people that?" Yeah, so it wasn't cool to tell you talk to God back then. Hell, Moses talked to God. Everybody talked to God. I said, "Well, God stopped making house calls?" No, people stopped getting the concept right, and everybody don't know from Jack about God. Really? Let me help you out. That's what I do for you. Okay? Yeah. Whenever I talk to my spiritual mother-in-law, spiritual advisor, 85 years old, blind, independent. I got a buddy in Arkansas, my student, and my pastor, and we talk God all the time. So I got somebody I can talk to about what I want to talk about. Simply that. Moving on. I come here to let you know that's the deal. But God is in our conversation all the time. I pray every morning. We ain't going. I ain't trying to get it, but yeah, that's the spiritual concept. I'm God conscious. Why? It's all about God with me, but I'm running around hooting and hollering, "Oh, praise the Lord," all that. Nah, I ain't a God fan. I ain't a damn fan of God. Okay, I should be a fan of sports. I don't do that nonsense either. But I'm a servant of God. I'm a teacher of God consciousness. Why? Because I want other people to become God conscious. That's all I need to tell you. That's what I'm doing. It's all for you. God is, remember, what? Spirit. Come, man. Trying to make God man. God is spirit, and we are spiritual beings. The human part makes us male or female, but we are still spiritual beings, meaning the essence of us is still God. Hello? And my goal is to get you to know that for yourself. I have been known to talk spiritual, aka God, all the time. But when I talk, I try to talk with intellect and knowledge of God. Not just a bunch of, "What'd you do?" No, that nonsense. I ain't got time for that. Again, I ain't a damn fan of God. Okay, I'm a devotee, a servant, and somebody who knows. So I ain't here preaching. No, I'm teaching. And I see a lot of misinterpreted teachings about God. Ding, ding, ding. That's what I got a problem with. So I just teach what? The correct way, and let the rest fall where they may. Why? I know what I'm doing. I don't profess a religion. So you can teach a religion all you want. I'm teaching you how to get to God philosophically. That's it. We are, again, gods. Where? In the flesh. Why? Because if you live righteous and virtuous, that's what God wants you to do. And for doing that, things will come your way, aka blessings. We are just ignorant. Most of us, a lot of us, way too many for my liking, is ignorant of that fact. I'm not. I'm trying to help others be the same way. Not now, my man. I told you earlier, I told you I'll be back. So, when you become righteous and virtuous, if that makes you godlike in the flesh, what do doing evil and other stuff? Devil. Call it what it is. I'm not casting aspersion, but I got a lesson for that coming up too. You wonder why? A devil is known by what? His actions. So we're going to show you why they call you the devil. That's the next lesson coming up. So get ready. But I see a lot of misinterpretation, and most of it is egoistic grandizement. If you're prospering because the people believe the stuff that you're saying, and you ain't even living by it, but you prospering, it's not good. All right? Religions, religious leaders are all made from spirituality. Man-made, Religions are all what? Man-made. Man tell you do this, be this. No. Spirituality is God's creation. That's from within. That's the difference between a spiritual person and a religious person. I don't claim religion. I keep telling you that. But I'm spiritual as all get up. But I'm not all that fan. Nah. I do this every day religiously. Why? That's what I do on a regular basis. It's part of my life. Religion means to do something on a regular basis. That's all. You practice a certain thing. If you're Muslim, you practice the tenets of Islam. Jews, same thing. Right thinkers, we follow Mayat. I follow the tenets of Mayat philosophically. Simple. Okay? Not the 10 Commandments. I got 42 things I got to take care of. Moving on. That's another concept. Again, you don't need me to tell you about God. No, I'm trying to get you to God. If you're spiritually enlightened, you don't need me no more. Why? My job is to get you there. If you're already there, be my guest. You don't need this. Why? You already got it. Simple. I'm not trying to give you something that you already have. No. Enlightenment means I'm giving you something that you don't have. I'm going to enlighten you. That's my job, and that's my goal, and that's my intent on a day-to-day basis. But if you're already enlightened, all I'm doing is giving you enlightenment ideas and concepts that if you already reached there, be my guest. But yeah, you can even criticize what you want, but that's fine. But if you're enlightened, you won't do that. I want all, personally, my right thinkers, to know what? God for themselves. Not to believe in God, because I say God did this and God. No. You should have your own experience, so that way you have what they call a mystical experience. You become enlightened to what? Your higher self. What you do after that is all on you. Okay? I just teach you to have it. I get you to the water. It's up to you if you want to drink and how much you want to drink of it. My job is to get you there. I want you to just know God. What you do after that, between you and him. All right? But religions are getting what? Why? Because they're selling God. But the people are getting less spiritually enlightened. That's a problem. That's not good. I ain't gonna beat y'all up about that. This ain't the lesson. This ain't about that. I'm telling you, I'm in the God knowing business. Okay, I ain't in the selling God for a few dollars. I bless you. I send God. Come on, I ain't got time for that. You want a hoodie? Yeah, but I'm not selling God. That's why I got no friends. Okay, moving on. Why? Nobody wants God anyway. Until what? They get in trouble. Moving on. I call it Jesus, but same thing. Religions does the worst thing to me in where it separates us from the Creator, from God, and each other. So it's a double banger for me. Why? You tell me God sips up high, and my man, I ain't going with that one. So I'm already done. Then you tell me God's in the bush. I ain't going with that one either. Then you tell me God rose up and went to heaven in the form. Come on, man. I ain't doing none of that. That's religion. I don't partake in that. That's all. And you can believe the stories. You can believe all that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Moving on. I teach a philosophy. Okay? I ain't got time for that. Why? Because religion is by some egoistic person's belief system that they call whatever they want to call it. Right thing philosophy, and it's about separation. Right thing philosophy teaches unity, teamwork, coming together. Opposites come together, work as one. Different philosophy, totally. And when I sold drugs, I was in the drug business. Yeah, simple. My man was in the number running business. Whatever you do, when I got out of college, came back home to help out with the illegal business. What you're doing is a business if what? There you go. If they profiting, it's a business. If they income, it's a business. Excuse me, but just being honest with you. Wow. Me teaching about God ain't a business. I'm in the teaching business. Why? Because that's what I'm doing. But I ain't doing it for the money. I just in that business. That's my business of choice. How about that? But I don't get paid monetarily. Which more you do it? Ha ha ha. Ding 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 ding. I get mine in the blessing. Figure that one out. Okay? You can be religious all you want. You can profess any religion you want. But are you spiritual? Okay? By birth. Why? God gave you the spirit. Man gave you the religion. You can take the choice. You want the religion? I'm taking what God gave me. Okay? Learning about and living for him, I'll take that deal any day. Moving on. I took 25 years at UPS. Now I get a pension. I could have put 25 years in the hustle and got nothing. Moving on. God is not religion. Religions are into God. Why? They claim to get you to God, but he's up there. Moving on. I ain't got time for that. I'm telling you, God is in here. When you practice religion, and if you can get through the Marian nonsense, good pastor who's showing you, and he can do that, and they done that, I see that. That's too much work for me, personally. But yeah, it can be done. Like I said, I ain't got a problem with the Bible, but I know what it is, so I don't have to deal with that. Those who don't, enjoy yourself, have at it. I'm just teaching a philosophy. All your preachers, God is not religion. Religion, okay, now when you practice it right, you can get to God. If you do it in earnest, yeah, you'll be rewarded. I see it all the time. again, it's about what you do. It ain't about what you call yourself, again. But all preachers are in the what? Believing in God business. Why? That gets some money. Not knowing God business. I'm in the knowing God business. It ain't about money. They don't give people who do what I do money. Why? That nigga crazy. he on a mission. Okay, so moving on. But I see a lot of religious leaders, mega preachers, getting rich. And ain't that the purpose of being in business? Not to enlighten, not to better, but just to get rich. Moving on. I'll just state my case. I ain't got time to argue. I tell you, I'm in the God-knowing business. I mean, I'm serious about that. And my pay is in what? My daily blessings. Oh, you just do it so God. If that's your approach and attitude, yeah. You can't, that nonsense with me. I ain't the one for that. Okay, moving on. I teach what I live, which is right thing philosophy, daily, for that reason. And I have been for what? The last 5 years. I ain't just start doing it. So for those who just, man, I've been doing it for a while. So, you should, no, I ain't got time for all that. I don't do the marketing. I'm not a marketing strategist. I'm a teacher. So whatever should be doing, how we should do it, I know nothing about that. I'm ignorant to anything other than what I'm doing. Understand that. So, man, everybody else should be knowing it. Yeah, share my video. I appreciate it. But I'm not doing nothing but what I do for you. All you got to do is tune in and get it. They can do it too. Moving on. All right. And watch this. It don't cost you a dime to tune in, but I can get revenue now. So I appreciate those who do, and those who don't, I got nothing for you, man. Don't worry, you'll find out and understand that. Don't get upset with me when I show you how I feel about you. Okay, so don't make a difference who you are. Okay, understand that. So be ready. I'm not in. If I'm in, the God knowing business, and I'm not getting rich, what that mean? Either I'm a bad businessman, okay, or like I said, it ain't about the money. Why? Because I'm blessed continuously, and money ain't always a blessing. All money ain't good money. Moving on, so that's my point. Okay, where am I down here? Okay, I might be a bad bit. I might be a better drug dealer than I was God. God knowing God. Why? Because I ain't making no money. But if I was a preacher of a religion, I would probably getting paid, and I'd be in the business. Okay, what? To make a money business. But am I enlightening, inspiring, and motivating anybody with the business, or am I just getting the money? I'm trying to do that, so it ain't about money. Watch this at the end. I got the closing for you. We getting it right now. Here comes the coup de grace right now. I'm winding up. I'm in the knowing God business. I keep telling you. I'm in the knowing God business for yourself business, a.k.a. right there philosophy. My goal is to get you to God by any means necessary. It don't cost you nothing but effort and tuning in and getting your lessons and using them. That's it. My business is spiritual. That's God. And it's about giving self-knowledge, again, God knowledge, to those who want it. And when you do that daily, that's it. That's it. After that, I'm going about my business. When I get done doing it, I got life to live, and I'm gonna practice what I teach, doing my daily routine in life. Whatever it is, I'm gonna do what it is I do, like I tell you. Simple. Now, if I was in the believing in God business, I would be called what? A preacher. Man, no. Sage, a teacher. Difference. That's what I said. I tell you who I am. I don't need you to tell me who I am. I ain't asking you. I know who I am already. Again, I'm trying to get you to know who you are. That's my mission. I'm in the knowing God business. And know how I get paid? The same, what? The same pay every day. My pay is the same every day. It don't change. Well, yeah. Blessings! And just like anything else, like money, if I don't need it, I can save it. So I stack blessings. How do you get them? What you do with your, you just pot shot every now and then? No, I'm stacking blessings. Why? At a certain point in time, I'm going to need a blessing. We all going to be in need of a blessing, so it's better to have some and not need them than to need them and Nah, I ain't got no blessing. Nope. You ain't did nothing to earn them. Simple as that. If you ain't putting nothing in that bank, you can't go to the bank and get nothing out unless you're gonna rob it. Moving on, wrapping it up. Again, my pay don't come from the views from YouTube. Nope. I get paid again. I keep trying to explain this to you and bless it. You got, again, I'm telling you, I don't care how you think and feel about that. I get paid in blessings daily. And in the end, I don't do what I do, enlighten you, my right thinkers, for money. Okay? I tell you, I do what I do for you. And that's priceless. When it's done right, I can do nothing but appreciate what I've done and see people be their best selves. That's my intent, that's my mission, and that's the lesson. And in closing, right thinkers, may you all live to be 100 miles a day. So I never know that my right thinkers have passed away. Always remember, I'm in the God-knowing business, but I'm not religious.